Hello and welcome to my vlog. Today we're going to talk about one of the hardest battles we as a collective humanity will begin. The spirits tell us that over the past centuries we have been rising in technology and in cultural materialism, but now is the time to change course and to balance our advances with spiritualism, with an affinity for the other world, with love of God and all that entails. Let's begin. A new stage, a new battle is forming. It is one that will change our culture and have ramifications to our society. At the end of a message from the Spirit Kathleen to the Reverend Vale Owen on November 17, 1917, concerning the difficulties of reaching out to us on earth, Kathleen tells him of the coming challenge. The time is well nigh here, and much that is helpful may be looked for and expected, for we have seen that the hardest battle before us is to conquer the materialism of the West, and we rejoice in a hard fight as you do, and moreover we do not weary so soon. The spirit realm sent this message in 1917, a time we do not see as an overwhelming consumerist culture such as ours. This is because from our vantage point, the 24-hour per day extortions to buy, borrow, spend whatever it takes for that one more item wasn't present. The technology to bombard commercial propaganda into every aspect of our lives wasn't yet developed. The spirit world has a different point of view. They look at us over centuries. They have seen the corruption of the Roman Empire, the intellectual darkness of the Middle Ages, and the lapse into superstitions. Their plan has and continues to be to promote technological advances and spiritual development for the world. They utilize Western civilization to make a great leap in technology which affected the entire planet. Now they are trying to swing the pendulum back to a balance between materialism and spiritualism. They recognize that to place one completely over the other creates disharmony. For people to be able to hear the voice of higher spirits, we must open our hearts and ears. Kathleen points this out when she tells Vale Owen, "It is easier to speak to a Hindu than to you, because he gives more entrance to spiritual matters than you do. To you here in the West, the science of organic things and inorganic things, as you suppose them to be, and wrongly, the things of substance and also the science of exterior organization, which is the business of your state politic, are the things which have seemed of more urgency. And that work you have done very well, and it was a necessary work to do. It was necessary also that your greater efforts be concentrated on that aspect of the world's affairs. But now the thing is almost complete, so far as this present age is concerned, and we await your turning your mind into a higher channel upward toward the spirit life." Hence, a force unseen to us is moving the West and other countries to a different axis, one where buying the latest fashion is not the primary goal. Spiritual reflection and maintenance of love and harmony between all is prime. We may not see how this transition will occur, but it will. The Spirit Emmanuel dictated the book On the Way to the Light to Francisco C. Xavier, which details how the spirit realm, under the leadership of Jesus, has guided the destiny of Earth since the beginning of its formation, reveals the extent of the meticulous planning of our progress by our undetected superiors. Spiritism was introduced in the 1850s to commence the transition back from an age of material dominance to one more balanced. Allan Kardec, the codifier of Spiritism, under the guidance of the Spirit of Truth, brought to us what was promised by Jesus, new knowledge of our true life as an immortal spirit and comfort about our role on earth. In essence, Spiritism lays out the reason we are here on earth and what is our destiny. We are here to learn to become civilized spirits, to utilize our vast potential for good. All of the chaos and hardships on earth are the direct result of past wrongs we have committed. The spirit world expends great effort to show us the effects of those hurtful and wrongful past deeds. Therefore, as you detect more discussions in the web sphere about the messages of near-death experiences, visions, communications from high spirits, know that these are not random events, but planned by a higher power to slowly prepare us to refocus our culture on what is important. If you are interested more in how the spirit world guides us, please read my book, How We Are Guided by Spirits, Book 3 of Spiritism. Book 3 illustrates the ground game of the spirit world via the messages of multiple spirits to the Reverend G. Vale Owen. We are presented examples of how the spirit realm above us peers down upon their unruly students. The process of tracking and modifying behavior on an individual and a collective basis is revealed. Even the broader direction of human society in the future is posted for all to see. God bless.